Being a recipient was totally different. I woke up a unit of blood hanging over my bed and thinking, oh my gosh, I almost died in surgery. My kids would have been without a mother. My husband would have been without a wife. That's the finality of it all. Because somebody else was selfless, because somebody else thought, I can do this for someone else, I live today. And that makes all the difference for my 3 children. My name is Tara Littlefield. I'm from actually the Wiregrass area. I live in Taylor, just a little town right outside of Dothan. I've been at LifeSouth since December of 2014, so coming up on 3 years. I am actually the team leader for SWAT team. That is one of their mobile teams. I'm the apheresis tech for that particular bus. I'm actually the team leader on that team as well, and I drive the bus. So I'm a little bit of a jack of all trades, master of none. I graduated from nursing school in 1990, and I worked in the emergency room at the medical center. I was a trauma nurse there. So I've given blood a lot. We did blood transfusions for packed red blood cells. We did platelet transfusions. We did plasma transfusions. So I actually knew a lot of that from before I came to LifeSouth. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2007. I had ovarian cancer and had to have surgery. I hemorrhaged in surgery and ended up having to have a blood transfusion. So I had a couple of units of blood and platelets at that time. Had my cancer treatments at UAB in Birmingham. And when I finished that, I stayed sick a lot. Couldn't be around patients who were sick, so it's kind of hard to work at a hospital and do that. So we started looking for other avenues for me to use my experience in this field, in the medical field. That's all I'd ever done, so that's what I love, helping people. It came around that a friend of mine, a nurse that I'd gone to school with's mother was the director here. Holly really knew that I'd supported blood donation. I had donated while I was working at the hospitals. Every time they came to the hospital, pretty much. Decided we were going to give something different a try. So I applied here, and her mother hired me. I started drawing blood here. First, it was just simple doing donor services technicians, meeting the donors and going out on the bus. And then after doing that for about a year, I transferred here into the center, and I started doing platelet donations. So I became certified in TREMA and Amicus. And then when the opportunity came up that they were going to give it a try for mobile apheresis, okay, here we go. So I went back on the bus, and I've been their mobile platelet tech since January. My oldest child, he was old enough to see me sick. When I had my knee replacement back in 2013, I had to get blood then as well. So my other 2 children at that time saw that as well. So they've seen what it can do because of 1 person, 2 people, 3 people. There are still people walking around on this earth that wouldn't be here. So for me, this is not just a job. It was hard for me to believe when I first started working here that only 5% of the population donates whole blood. I was floored. Over the years, I have learned that people's biggest fear is that it's going to hurt them or be dangerous for them to donate blood. The others fear that, or they think everybody else donates, so I don't have to, or I shouldn't have to. There's a lot of people that do it. O positive and A positive are the 2 most common, and people will say, well, I have a common one, so I shouldn't give. And then on the other side, well, I have a rare one, so I should give, or I should keep what I have, so that I don't need blood, All blood types are needed. It doesn't matter what type you are. And most people don't realize A positives not only give to A positives, they give to AB positives as well. Please donate blood with LifeSouth. Each unit of blood you give can save up to 3 people who wouldn't be allowed to keep living if you chose not to give. If you're nervous about giving, that's something that everybody deals with every day. Needle sticks are needle sticks, and giving blood is a big milestone and a step towards something different in your life. We will walk you through it. We would love to have you. Talk to whoever your donor tech is. Tell them your fears, your concerns, and we'll be there for you.